Want to see what China has for us when it comes to the future of robotics? Meet Lingxi X2, a humanoid robot that can do extraordinary feats such as ride bikes, dance, and do chores, all without any training at all. Then there is the Dobot Atom, a robot that moves with an unbelievable plus-minus 0.05 millimeter precision. This level of precision is important because it makes it precise enough to assemble microchips at an assembly line or assist in delicate surgeries that even the best of surgeons may be able to pull off. As futuristic as this may sound, it's truly amazing because these robots exist in the present. Let's take a look at these fantastic machines, shall we? Great Dobot Atom. Apparently, Dobot Robotics, the robotics company, has already gained some form of popularity thanks to their creation of collaborative robots as well as desktop-grade robotic arms. So far, they have deployed over 72,000 robots all over the world, and as such, the Dobot Atom may represent a level of advancement when it comes to their work on robotics. Just look at it. Standing at 1.53 meters and at a weight of 62 kilograms, the Dobot Atom is believed to be the first dexterous manipulation plus straight knee-walking embodied AI robot in the world. This represents the fact that this is the first robot to depart from that bent knee-walking type of robot in the robotics industry. This may sound more aesthetic than anything else, but such a transition is key because this helps the robot function on 42% less energy than any of the robots you might find out there today. This is something that has been displayed in humans, so much so that it has been revealed that similar types of movement have reduced fatigue in humans. Aside from being more efficient, the robot is also noteworthy because it has displayed 28 degrees of freedom. This is great, especially as some believe that it has displayed as much as 41 degrees of freedom throughout its entire body. This allows for the extremely precise movements that we mentioned earlier on, that is the plus-minus 0.05 millimeter precision. This is quite interesting because such a level of precision is mostly associated with high-grade robotic arms, rather than the full-fledged robot that we see in the Dobot Atom. As such, we can see how this is a perfect robot for tasks in research labs or electrical manufacturing plants. That is why it has been able to handle all those delicate items such as microchips. Aside from coming with an ability to save energy thanks to its movements, as well as a high level of precision, Dobot Atom is also known to be intelligent. This is because it comes with an advanced edge computing system that is estimated to be about 7.7 times as powerful as some standard setups. Such a level of intelligence is boosted by the Robot Operator Model 1 that is built into it, also known as ROM1. This tool helps Dobot Atom with its ability to make real-time decisions and motion planning in unpredictable environments. With such tools, you could say that the Dobot Atom is much more adaptable than some of the older generations of robots out there, as these older robots do need everything to be carefully planned out for them. Let's turn our attention to the type of tasks that Dobot can handle. Already, we've mentioned that it is useful in automotive manufacturing, electronic assembly lines, and even coffee shops and chain pharmacies. This represents how flexible its application could be, as its ultra-high precision makes it perfect for sort of tasks that need gentle handling. That is why some people believe that they could even use it to carry out some surgeries. No wonder Dobot has marketed this robot as their most ambitious project since the company was launched back in 2016. With any luck, it may actually enter the market by the middle of the year. Lingxi X2. Next up, we take a look at the Lingxi X2, a robot that has come out of Dobot. This pave-setting Chinese startup officially announced just this month in March that this robot was built on a collection of core components Dobot refers to as Zyber Edge, Zyber DCU, Zyber BMS, and PowerFlow. Now, we do not have the precise battery capacity, figures, teraflop numbers, and other sort of details from the official sources. We can say that the X2 has been reported to have more than adequate headroom for real-time motion planning, advanced power management, and flexible task execution. Interestingly enough, the X2 is smaller than the Dobot Atom as it stands at about 1.3 m tall and weighs in at 33.8 kilograms. Such a lean frame and flexible exterior material gives the robot the ability to move in ways in which much larger robots can't. This is because it can run, walk, turn, dance, ride a scooter, and cycle. Those who work in the world of robotics would know that this is no easy task, and as such, they can recognize how advanced the X2 is when it comes to such movements. This could be possible thanks to the Zyber DCU and the dynamic control units that come with it. This gives it some really impressive real-time computing and torque control capabilities. With such abilities, people have been really impressed when they watched as the X2 carried out basic tasks such as zero-sample generalization. Simply put, this means that the X2 can pick up and make use of objects that it never received any training on. Without requiring any long and time-consuming programming or huge new data sets, X2 has proved to be quite adaptable. Looking at the robot, we can see that this is thanks to the firm's AI model known as the Genie Operator 1. Also known as the Go 1, the AI model was revealed to the world just a day before the X2 was unveiled. With the use of the Go 1, X2 can leverage advanced algorithms so that it can process images and videos at high speeds. With such an ability, the Go 1 is able to identify new objects or tasks immediately. Another thing that is exciting about the X2 is that it allows for multi-robot collaboration. This means that its design allows it to work alongside other X2 units with ease. It may even be able to work with other robots in real time without any sort of reliance on a single central controller. As such, it's understandable when Dobot refers to the X2 as the first truly interactive dynamic robot. This is a reference to how quickly it is able to respond to human cues or prompts. Add the multimodal interaction model that works so fast that it allows the robot to analyze visual data as well as vocal tone and facial expressions, and it may just be as dynamic as it has been described. Another thing that Dobot has done to add to the advanced nature of the robot is to give the robot some lifelike characteristics. As such, potential owners may be delightfully surprised when they see that the robot exhibits subtle or overt behaviors such as slight breathing motions or small shifts in its sitting. As you can imagine, this could go further than just subtle movements, because such movements may help people become more comfortable when they make use of the robot. With that in mind, it appears as though the X2 exhibits features that go further than its emotional intelligence. Looking at it, we can see how the X2 has the ability or the potential to take on roles ranging from security guard to cleaner to housekeeper. As it is smaller than most of the robots that you may find out there, we can see how it is able to make its way through small spaces, such as small rooms or narrow corridors. This may not seem much, but this has been noted to be a bit of a challenge to some of the larger robots out there. Add this ability for the robot to make its way through small spaces, with advanced object recognition and real-time decision-making through the Go 1, and you may find that it would be a great cleaner because it can recognize spills or untidy space, and it could be a great security guard because it could instantly recognize threats in any given situation. With the power system managed by the Zyber BMS, you'd find that the X2 is able to maximize its power and run for hours without being charged constantly. With such capabilities, we are really excited for this robot to make its mark in our society. Let us see how great the X2 and the Dobot Atom will be when they finally make it into our homes.